How does your price affect sales? My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. And in this video, we're going to show a case study. We have a client who reached out with a question. They've been messing with their price. I mean, they made like 10 pricing changes in the last 30 days. They just can't figure it out. So let's dive in and take a look at this. This is the item in question. It's a well-received item, fantastic main photo. It's got great reviews. So there's not a problem with conversion rate. It's purely a question of pricing. So here's the question that they asked us. Would you recommend for price changes on my product? I've been playing with it a few times a week. Is it better to just choose a price and stick with it? Or does it affect ranking by changing the price all the time? The simple answer is it does. And sometimes Amazon really kind of mucks you over with some of those search term rankings. Let's look at the data though. So I gave this to our top business analyst at My Amazon Guy, incredible individual, and they answered the question in a vacuum, writing, I think pricing does indirectly affect rank because the cheaper it is, the more people that buy, the better you rank. That obviously doesn't mean just drop your price a ton to increase sales velocity, just to increase sales, as there's an equilibrium point that makes sense for every product depending on their margin, their available inventory, lead time, etc. Here's how I see your product without seeing anything else. So one of the really great things to do sometimes is to look at a product straight in a vacuum. So here is the data. The horizontal red line is your average BSR for the last 90 days. And note, here we flip the sales rank, which is in green, so that going higher in the image is better versus the normal default way where going lower in the image is better. Every time you raise your price, the pink line, you can see all those price changes right there, your BSR breaches below the red line. Wife keeps calling me, sorry about that. Every time you raise your price, the pink line, your BSR breaches below that red line, the 90-day average BSR, meaning your BSR just tanks, and every time you lower your price, your BSR crosses above that red line, and the BSR going higher in the image, which is what we want. I'd say that if you were to leave your price at that red line, about $60, your BSR would start to more consistently fall below your current 50K BSR, 90-day average as shown in the past history. So in early September, they dropped the price to around $60. It just covered by that in the red line. And you can see that until you raised your price around September 15th, right here, your BSR was pretty consistently below that 50K line, or essentially above the red line. So this is a really interesting way to look at pricing strategy, right? So I think it's better to be more consistent with the price and do this in like a 7-day window to get a better read on it. But if you took some averages, you can basically figure out when you have the price at a certain point, what happens, and it really helps out. So the frequency on the price going up and down, really not ideal at all. So we've made that recommendation to go to $60. We'll see how that changes things. And again, that Chrome extension we're using there, Helium 10, if you want 50% off, check out the promo link in the description at the top of the comments there. It's a great way to figure out how to do keyword research, profit tracking, and a bunch of other things. All right, that's it, guys. If you want to see more information about product pricing questions, catalog changes, check out these videos next. You'll really enjoy them.